Rising Fil-Am actor stars in suspense drama on gun violence. Seattle in the play Office Hours. Christian Quinto plays a troubled college student who has been submitting grisly writing assignments to his alarmed professor. Staged by theater group ArtsWest, Julia Cho plays both student and professor exploring gun violence, mental health, race, immigration and the breakdown of communication across society. ArtsWest Artistic Director Mathew Wright directs. This is Quinto's second production with the group. He was previously in Jane Eyre, the musical. Quinto's recent credits include the Odyssey, Seattle Repertory Theatre, Rosie the Riveter, Fifth Avenue Theatre, Pageant, a sensible theater company, and Filipino Folktales, Honolulu Theatre for Youth, among others. He also just completed a run playing Sky, the young male romantic lead, in Seattle Musical Theater's production of Mamma Mia. My mom is the biggest ABBA fan I know and I grew up listening to their music. Performing in the musical meant so much to me because I dedicated my performance to my mom, he said. The music brought back many happy memories when I still lived in the Philippines. Quinto moved from the Philippines to Honolulu when he was 14 years old. I was introduced to the magic of theater when I auditioned for Grease at Kaimuki High School and was cast as Jock Number 2. He studied musical theater at Cornish College of the Arts and made his Seattle theater debut in Seattle Repertory Theatre and Public Works Seattle's coproduction of the Odyssey. Representation during his run in Mamma Mia. He was even able to wear a barong Tagalog in the show. I got to proudly represent my Filipino culture on stage, he said. Director Hattie Claire Andres and costume designer Michael Nostestine had previously seen me wearing my barong when I was in a sensible theater company's cabaret last March, singing Bakit Ngayon Ka Lang with Fil-Am actress Rheanna Atendido. They said I should wear it for the wedding scene in the show. I told them that in Filipino weddings, the groom and the groomsmen usually wear barong Tagalog. It was perfect. Adjusting, he was still performing in Mamma Mia when rehearsals began for Office Hour. Sometimes, rehearsals for the play would fall on the same day as performances for the musical. To go from a fantastical world of disco balls, sparkly costumes and feel-good music to the realistic, dark and complex world that Julia Cho has written was an absolute shift. He would take advantage of his 1 hour and 30 minutes bus ride from Magnuson Park to West Seattle to decompress from the musical while calibrating his mindset for the play's rehearsals. I had to really be mindful about my emotional and mental state before rehearsals because diving headfirst to the subject material in Office Hours is very dangerous. I consider myself a lucky actor to be able to portray characters like Sky and Denison one day. Quinto remembers his initial reactions to the play when he first read the script. I was scared but also very ecstatic. Julia Cho has written a dynamite play with juicy characters. It's an actor's dream. The fear is helpful for me, it keeps me on my toes at all times, he said. He's using his instincts to drive his performance. I never get comfortable during rehearsals. I believe that this show calls for an actor who is always making new choices and discoveries at the moment. He hopes that the play will provide audiences a jumping-off point for discussion. Gun culture and gun violence are important issues right now, especially here in the United States. After they watch it, I hope that Office Hours will spark a conversation among our audiences. He reiterates that the show tackles other issues as well. This show is so much deeper than just gun culture. Themes like immigration, Western views on Asian males, us versus them, white fragility and privilege, and so much more. Julia Cho has written complex and beautiful poetry that at its core, it's about two human beings aching to connect. He hopes that theaters will appreciate how incredible it is to see two Asian actors on stage go through a spectrum of emotions and the power of representation and visibility that it holds. Office Hour runs May 2nd-26, ArtsWest Playhouse and Gallery 47, 11 California Avenue, SW, Seattle. Visit. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.